Yo, guys. I'm gonna try to make this video I'm gonna try to be good. Yes, I'm gonna try to be good. That will tell you everything about where I actually am and where I'm trying to go. Oh man, I'm trying to be good. I just got done listening to some discussions. There's a guy named Travis Anderson. He makes really good YouTube videos. He's a Latter-day Saint, and he has a channel called Missionary Discussions. It's super good, and he has honest conversations with people, mostly non-Latter-day Saints, about the church. And he's recently gotten onto TikTok, and anyway, it's really entertaining. It's just really crazy the things that people. Something I've noticed is that a lot of times when talking about faith, people get triggered. Talking about religion, people get triggered. And when they have false presuppositions, and those false presuppositions get debunked, they don't like that because it causes a level of uncertainty within themselves. And when that happens, they get really, really angry. Like this guy was a full-grown man talking to Travis and the other guys, the other Latter-day Saints. And he was accusing the Latter-day Saints of this and that and all this stuff, back and forth, accusing them of this, calling them this, jabbing with this insult, everything, and said, you guys just manipulate people and trick them into believing your false ideology or whatever. He didn't even phrase it that well. That's the gist of what he was saying. And then when they debunked something that he said and they asked him, because he made a snide remark, and he said, you guys are like, he said, I wish you guys were my used cars. I wish I could hire you guys for a used car salesman, because he was basically claiming that they're peddling lies, that the Latter-day Saints, Travis, etc., were peddling lies, which they definitely weren't. And the LDS collective as a whole does not peddle lies. It's actually the exact opposite of lies, despite the many claims of anti-Mormons. And they were asking him to clarify his point, and he refused. He just wouldn't. And then he got really upset and emotional, and then tried to go for them so hard. And and then he brought up, he started shaming them and saying, this is why you guys don't have more members, because all you're doing is fixating on what I said, and you're just going back and forth. You're causing all kinds of dissension. You won't even talk about what led you to Christ. And he's going off and everything. He's like, and I have a doctorate in psychology. Ah! And for the world to see, he did not do a very good job of showing the world that he is a coherent guy who has integrity, who is honest, etc. It just literally showed he basically made a fool of himself, and that is sad. But anyway, I just wanted to point out that a lot of times when people don't have good arguments, they just throw attacks around. They don't use facts, they use attacks. And that's what this guy and many, many, many anti-Mormons do on a repeated basis. They do it all the time. Anyway, just want to make this little video, share that, put that information out there. I was just having a really interesting reaction to it. So, yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Anyway, this is my short video. Might be able to make a little bit more. I'll have to stop this video at any given second because I'm door dashing, and depending on if I get an order, I'll stop it. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this, and I think I did a pretty good job. I'm not trying to make anybody look bad here. I'm just trying to be truthful and share truths. But the church is misrepresented massively. And the people who talk about the church and say negative things about the church, most of the time, I'd say, haven't even been to church, to one of our church services, and a lot of the things that they claim are not true. And it's really sad when people just spit venom. There's no reason to do that. it's always a bad strategy to try to tear things down. You know, it's always a bad strategy. Anyway, just want to make this little video, share a few thoughts. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is true. I testify that it's true. It's God's true church on the earth. The Book of Mormon is scripture, just like the Bible. I testify that that's true. And if you are unsure or disagree or have contrary feelings to that, feel free to read the Book of Mormon and pray to God and ask Him if it's true. There are so many assertions about what the truth actually is. And until you try to find out what the truth actually is, you're just not gonna have as much of it in your life, because it's really easy to believe talking heads. It's really easy to believe regurgitate just repeated things that people say. It's easy to believe things you hear over and over again. But just because somebody's saying something doesn't mean it's true. So find out for yourself if it's true. Read it, pray about it, talk to the missionaries, but be nice. That's the other thing. People are so mean to the missionaries, and it's like, these are just normal everyday people who have spent their own money and are doing a very honest service, and people just want to bash them. It's ridiculous. Have some humanity, have some decency. I gotta go, got a DoorDash order. It's probably not that good. Be nice to the missionaries.